Okay. Gonna get back. I don't know if I am basically at the end of the tutorial or if this is still part of it, kinda. Chanting table. What is this? Totem shrine. Ooh. Make grenades. Grog.
Watch out once you get past the palisades. The Stranger route is apparently hostile to life, as the scholars say. Wait a moment. Oh, Earth, eat my soul. You're the envoy. Sorry, didn't mean to be so informal. They say the Emperor personally sent one of his finest warriors. A soldier from the tall grass, no less. Real brute.
Your reputation precedes you.
It's all above my rank, but it means High Crown's taking our situation out here seriously. I hope your voyage here was smooth as good butter. I know maybe too much about rough seas, what with serving in the galleys.
Lost my crew in a shipwreck at Fort Northreach, and then the Fort Steadman tried to kill me.
The law and I aren't exactly the best of friends, no. Although, I think that's Adia's problem. I was mostly just stealing food. If you're born to the wrong social class, Adia makes climbing the ranks rather difficult. Anyway, that's all in the past. Learned? No, absolutely not. What I've learned is you can either obey the rules or die. I got caught for my many small, petty crimes and spent about 6 years on the prison galleys. Then, a year ago, an Adiran official came to the jails and told us we could serve the Empire for a shortened sentence or rot. You can guess which I chose.
Do a lot worse than sun adventure and time away from the jails.
Seems reasonable to me, too. If I get lucky, I might even die out here. All in all, it's a pretty sweet deal. 3 square meals, bed of my own, maybe even a chance to retire as a clerk. Wouldn't mind being bored stupid for a few years. Better than the alternative. But first, even more Palisades. He and the Clavager passed through not long ago. I didn't much like it, but they refused an escort. Less competent than he seems. You think with all the time the ambassador spends working, he'd have more done. No. I hear he's about a sneeze away from swallowing the muck he's paddling in. Poor man.
$145. Got it swapped to.
Okay.
All you gotta do is drop me off and come back 4 hours.
Okay. That kind of sucks. Interested in gossip about the Clavenger, given I'm rather than here, I'd love your thoughts on the general lay of the land.
Listen, Envoy. I'm here to build defenses against the land. You want geography lessons? Go ask a cartographer. I do know a few things, though. So, ask.
Why don't you work anymore, button? Just the one button. Oh. Probably help if I pick the right stuff. Yeah, I don't know why that one doesn't work anymore. That's cool. Huh. Yeah, that's what I just had open. Usually all I have to do is just open it, but... Damn it, man. Bart, go to your spot and lay down. Curiouser and curiouser. Like buffer, multimedia close, open hotkey, switch. Hell, I don't even see. What mute outside of the Discord mute. Profile, audio mixer, transition, filter.
Wasn't it the Discord mute that you were using?
Well, I had the Discord mute, and then I had just a general mic mute.
Oh,
That way, if I needed to talk and have nobody hear it.
interesting.
Switch profile. Go to page, go to the next page, page indicator, soundboard, play audio, stop audio. Stream deck, timer, brightness, sleep. There you have it. Some media. Video streaming. Volume. Replay buffer. There we go. I found it. It's just input device control, but it don't care about that mic. Oh well. Anywho.
No, none. It's all untamed wilderness and feral heathens. I'm joking. Of course there are. There's Fjord, which is run by animancers. Thirdborn, where all the ruffians dwell. And Solus Keep, which has the Pargrunin, who don't like anybody. I mean, the Pargrunin dwarves won't talk to anybody. They stay inside Solus Keep and just never come out. And happily, too. Sounds like they've got a whole colony of inventors and researchers there. If I want a servant of the Adiran Empire, I might say it sounds fascinating. Groundbreaking, even. I know animancy is considered blasphemous and dangerous, but Fjord supplies most of the produce we eat here in Paradise. They must be doing something right.
Yeah, did you see what I ended up settling on?
The wooden face.
Yes. I named him Bjorn Mossy. He was the Mossy Bear.
Once again, I'm no con. You know what they say about continents with small acreage? They've got big personalities. Little bit of everything here. Poison swamps, deserts, snow-covered mountains,
There's a
volcanoes, acid seas. Because why not? A cartographer might be able to tell you more. Miscreants and layabouts and all those great things. The kind of people who can make a life out of impossibly bad situations. Settlements just as rough and tumble. Wouldn't mind having a drink with the locals, to be honest. They sound like they've got stories. You know what I mean? Heard they're under siege right now, though, by those dream thralls. Wouldn't want to be them, between the desert weather and that. I don't know. I mean, I know some people in Adir think of godlike as blessed by the gods. What with you lot having a divine resemblance and all. Although, I guess some folk think godlike are cursed. Depends on what sort you are. Frankly, I don't know if I've seen your particular kind before. Still, I think there are stranger things than you in the living lands, envoy. No offense, but more importantly...
I did a really good job with depth. Because like that right there, with the mountains in the background, and then just the ridge line of the castle or the city.
Even Pargrunan walls can't stand against this place.
What are you?
fuck?
Was that worth it? Weren't you fighting something down here?
Good fight.
Some big spiders.
On your right. Time to rally. Oh no, you don't.
Oh, that is a bear. Just stay over there. I ain't one of you. I'm gonna get you. The fuck was that?
He wanted a hug.
Doggy paddled at me.
Was trying to hug you.
With his hands close together?
Well, he has to, like, get you in.
A malleable ball of flesh? Hmm?
Here we go.
Oh, there's more bears.
Next one's mine.
A rot seeps through here. Who poisons us? We cannot see.
Ah, didn't used to be this overgrown. I can take care of that if you want.
Weed restores 20% more health and essence. And bonus effect durations are increased. Parry a perfect time a perfect block against a melee attack to knock the enemy back and gain immediate counterattack. Good for mobility, and the flexible use of arsenal is key. Improves survivability for players who like to be in the fray. Ideal for rangers and casters who favor ranged weapons. We'll do that. Confirmed.
I'm always telling visitors we're not as crazy as they've heard.
Guess I was supposed to keep
Give me a target. What am I hitting? Where's my mark? Aim where?
Didn't really want to waste a grenade on getting through here.
What's the target?
What do I need to do? So I don't have any magics as of right now that can burn that. Maybe there's a magic item inside.
Not bad. It's got natural light, right on the river. Just needs a little upkeep.
Otherwise, I guess I gotta waste a grenade. Binding copper, softwood, pearl, iron chunk. Well, those look kind of mean. I guess not. Not even killable. Well, I was hoping maybe there was a way around. That doesn't seem to be the case. Let's see what's going on up here.
Old fella who used to live here
Hello?
ended up in one of those shanties by the dock. Now I see why.
random thing to put in the chest, but to each their own. Ooh. Well, I can still hurt ghosts. Wizard. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, no kidding. Magic hurts. I should have kept my grimoire. I had fire magic and I need it. But it was sold for good money. Whoa, 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 whoa. You knocked that shit off.
Three little words. Get fucked,
Fuck,
nerd.
nerd.
Good squad.
What up, Lotus? Congratulations on your first 2 days.
In Rawatai, you don't abandon good supplies.
You know what?
Wonder what
I did
happened
not
here.
change the game category. Whoops. You popping in helped remind me. Love you. Common bow. I don't... Why can't I pick it up? Just let me pick it up. That could come in such handy right now. Why will you not let me pick it up?
That looks valuable. Want to do the honors and open it?
Fuck yeah. Good thing I came in here. Be fire starter.
Coming in hot.
Oh.
Living Lands is scattered with old Parkrunan ruins like this. Good builders and explorers. Now, the last of them live in an old keep in Living tusks. Someone's never taken kindly to settlers.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh. Entanglement. And I missed that one. Skeleton monk. This doesn't need to be aiming at this range. Force a habit. Ooh. That makes sense why that didn't work on you.
This one's mine.
Yeah, I can still shoot you. I like the rifle. So that's a drop down.
Keep your distance.
Ooh. Okay, so now I know about the radial menu with companions. Now I can go back down there. Use his ability. Burn the brambles. Kill the bear on the other side.
The so-called godless people disappeared centuries ago, but left plenty of ruins to remember them by.
Oop, oop. Nope. Bear.
Stand back. I was just getting warmed up.
That's a bad way to go.
Here it comes.
It's almost like the brambles are trying to crush that house. Thought I'd feel sorry for Azara.
Oh. There we go. Okay. Put you down.
Ready, aim.
The scourge invades. Claw it out. It breathes. It is close.
Freaking me out. Saying weird shit in my head.
That's the claviger. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the bear and we'll talk after.
That is a big bear. The grenade didn't do dick to it.
What am I hitting? Not looking so good.
Did not know you could spit attack.
Take that, you monstrosity! Well done!
Poor bastard. One of Ludwig's toy soldiers.
I never even learned their name. Not that it would have done us any good.
Interesting den for the bear. Be kind of cool.
My savior. Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely. Well, the Clavager and I were investigating a disturbance. But sadly, it got the better of us.
Eamon was no stranger to disturbances, inside or outside the city walls. I never would have expected him to be caught off guard.
Ambassador Falchion Heelguard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say. Oh, pity you were too late for the Clavager. Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted? I found it pays to be prudent about the company you keep in Paradise. The Empire doesn't have many friends on these shores.
Because you're an asshole.
Hey, not with that attitude.
See?
I'm charmed. I take it you had business with the Clavager? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too
What he
wild of
talks
late.
makes me think it maybe not the bear.
Not before I've had the chance to tidy up some unfinished business. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city.
Here, wink, wink. No, not
Changes
me.
in
I
the
didn't kill the
ecosystem
guy.
are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad. Did you? We lost contact with our coastal detachment days ago. I was hoping for better news.
Nope, they're all
The
dead.
situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action.
It's like a
before
normal
whatever this is
situation, but
consumes the
dire.
living lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us. We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you hear me? But you... Very well, if you say so. The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it.
Jump
you
off
know
a cliff.
something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do?
Run. Bum, 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 bum.
Right behind you.
Oh, just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
Get wrecked, nerd.
Oh, I wrecked a bear. He was also a, well, I don't know what the word mushroom is or what the Norse called him, but he was more of a mushroom bear. I am a mossy bear.
It's over 9,000!
It is you. Come closer. We
This
feel
is,
you are
whatever
but a
this god
dream.
is.
We wake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting.
What?
A colony of insects. The many united by one purpose. Mycelia twining through the loam, taking and giving in equal measure. We are the ache in the land. The roots that run deep. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured, but you too are alone in your strangeness. Godlike. This term means nothing to us. But why would you belong to another, shackled to their will? Shackled like us to rot and corruption. It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear. Poor us. Poor you.
Well, I am bear.
Yes, the air sings with its spores. It is everywhere. We can feel it. We fear it. We can see where it spreads. It is an infection. A foreign body invades. The host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do?
Pick answer one. I mean, that's what I was thinking.
Nurse it. Care for it. Grow it like the vines. We were loved once, perhaps. We remember, almost. A thought, like motion in the water. The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch.
I mean,
But
maybe.
a favor
I'm okay with
for a
that.
favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it?
I don't like vague. It's very mafia.
A
Yes.
favor for a favor, then. This place shall heal, and you shall know our power. Retire. New again this world, new again words. We will find you soon.
Interesting, interesting. New touch. Heals and revives all nearby allies and deals damage over time to nearby Delimgan, Dream Thralls, and Vessels. Interesting.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did, but that was miraculous.
You all right? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail.
I say we begin with a couple pints. This day's been stranger than most. And out here, that's saying something.
Inquisitor Ludwig will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwig is obsessed with our security, sees enemies lurking around every corner. Your interests are more aligned than you know. But while you and I answer to the Emperor, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote answer only to themselves. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor. Ah, you're going to be troublesome, aren't you? At least you're on our side. We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the
See how
Paradise militia give you
Ludwig
free
or whatever
passage
her
into the
name,
city.
Ludwig.
Ah, Envoy, what
She's a
you've done
complete
here
bitch
is
to me.
truly
We'll
amazing.
see how
Let's
nice
keep up
I
the good
am.
work, eh?
Just watch your step. There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this.
Hey.
Whatever the Inquisitor's like, she can't be worse than that there. Can she?
The loss of the claviger will be felt in every corner of Paradise.
You are full of surprises, Envoy. I'd heard godlikes have strange powers, but I'd never known one to heal an entire grove. I guess your Emperor really did seem the right person for the job, huh? Still, you have
So
your work cut out for your Paradise.
Did it just...
Enjoy the calm while you can.
Did I get rid of all of it? Or did it just heal the growth for that favor?
The path to Paradise is a tad overgrown, but I can find my way back.
Because, like, I have a feeling I'm going to have to end somebody close to me. Which is fine. Stamina cost of dodge. Put it down deep? Oh. Talk about what Merla was saying. Different put it down. Okay, so before I waste anything here, I need to make it back pinball. Back to town. Sell and buy some stuff.
Wilds are getting deadlier by the day, but people have to eat.
Like, they talk about resting and getting food and stuff, but I don't think like that's a thing I have to keep an eye on, because there's not like a excuse me, what do you call it, meter. Huh? What we got?
Just like the good old days. This used to be a good fishing spot until something started dragging people away.
I like multi-wielding guns.
First get leaves, his letters won't turn up. Que larde. I'd heard a godlike had come to Paradise.
Oh, hey, Sansa. Comes on a little strong, that's all. He doesn't bite.
But to meet you, what an honor. Who is your patron? Were you drawn to this place? You can? Wait, you're pulling my leg, aren't you? I apologize. Everyone must ask you such things. Listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you? Maybe that's for the best. Then have you seen a cartographer in the area? A human, about my height. He must have gone farther than I thought. His name is Girmund. He's my assistant, and I'm worried about him. I sent him to map the eastern wilds. I knew it would be perilous, but it's been a long time since he's written, even for him. I'm not assuming the worst yet. I'm sure he's just indisposed.
You know how many so-called adventurers I've saved out there?
It's an intrepid occupation.
3, this month.
As I said, if you find him and bring me his map, I'll be glad to pay you for it. I may even have more work for you. When he last wrote, he was mapping the eastern ruins. Take the letter. It might help. If you find him, bring his work to my shop in Paradise Town. You're welcome anytime. I have quite the assortment of curios. Maybe you'll even buy one of my maps.
Cavern, while I scout the ruins, I wonder whether any more wayward throngs of Paradise are expert on dead languages. What are we calling the ancients anyways? Godless? Not much of a name, you think? You transcribe hope? Okay. Yeah, I guess like it cuts off his name.
Well, that's our marching orders then.
Yes.
Move along, please.
I was here first. I'm not going anywhere.
If you're not working or selling something, you're loitering. Clear the way.
Now listen, you might be big in idea, but these are our docks, not yours. You're in for a rude surprise if you think we'll answer to you.
Fine. Have it your way.
Not sure what you were trying to accomplish with that.
Oh, piss off.
I'm not moving.
I'm not moving.
Okay. I was just gonna ask her a question, but yeah, be that way. Ah.
Heard you killed that bear. Heading out to the wilds? Make sure you have everything you don't want to...
Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
Come on. You're not still mad about that hunting knife, are you?
All right, no. You're clear.
but you better pay up front this time.
I knew you'd come around. You miss me.
I'll let you think that. Now don't mind him. What are you interested in?
Damage reduction, additional damage reduction, maximum stamina. Okay. No, 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 no. Canvassings. Okay, before I make a decision, I must go to the bathroom. So I shall be right back. Okay. So it's like light armor, medium armor. So like light armor would be good. I ain't got no pants on.
Welcome back. What ca-
Yeah, I don't know what you can do for me. You're just like general stuff. Okay, so
What harm?
you have weaponry.
Nice to see you again. I'm sorry, I don't buy... That's it. That's my amulet. Daggerta gave me this. We had a fight, and she accused me of throwing it away before we left Deerwood. I did bring it with me, but I lost it while I was out, procuring more wares. I can't believe you found it. Perhaps, or perhaps our ship has sailed. Regardless, I'll know. How can I even thank you? You don't know the weight you've lifted from my heart.
With bus. $43 of 175, so I should be all right to continue pressing on. And the next chance I get.
Have closed parodies to newcomers, so where should I go?
Well, there's always the shanty town, but, well, you know.
Yeah, I haven't heard the best things about that place. Is there nowhere else?
Perhaps the Adherents are looking for new recruits.
No thanks. I'd rather risk the journey further inland than throw my lot in with them.
Your funeral, I guess. Why not just stay here? I'm sure you can find work around the landing.
Maybe. I sailed all the way from the Eastern Reach, if you can believe it.
Don't even bother heading to Paradise unless you've got a friend in the militia. Or maybe Heelguard could pull some strings.
Are all Paradisans like this?
Back into town, I can go complete. I think that would be better use of my time.
What kind of stance is that? Get serious, get lost.
If there's a rest over here, I will rest.
There's no guarantee of safety out in the wilds.
Beautiful view from these cliffs. Real long way down, too.
Ooh.
Zarabs. They may be small, but they'll be careful. Another glorious battle.
Neon boy.
What hit me? Damn, this lady's got a nice fucking spot. Kind of. Other than the
This is the
broken
Hangman's
walkways
basement,
and stuff.
Was. It's the Zarab's now.
Next one's mine. Is that all you got?
I miss.
I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that. Looks like an elf and Zarab holding hands. What do you see? You'd know better than me. Take a look around before we go.
Up again when I was heating up my soup tonight, I heard some scratching. Sure enough, I dragged my chair in front of the door, but it didn't try to break through. It just poked around the weed patch and stared at me through the window. What does it want? Worse yet, why do I sometimes feel tempted to let it in? I keep having a dream about it. I'm always sitting at my table. We're looking at a loaf of bread on a plate. When I reach for the bread, I wake up. What if it's the same syrup and it was curious? What if it's hungry? What could it hurt? I'm thinking this place has scrambled my head.
Anything juicy? Well, Dehangan's the only one who can make sense of it. We should talk to her. that Zarb doing out here all by himself?
It's kind of
A
gnarly.
friendly Zarb. Don't see that every day. Of course, you don't see them fighting their friends every day either. I don't speak Zarab, but it definitely answered you. I agree. He's not hurting anyone. In fact, we're near to Hangen's house. Maybe he's the one who made that mural.
He looks different than the other ones. So like they have like darker tones. Like maybe he's a morph, but I have a feeling he's a hybrid.
You're mine now!
It's a dangerous frontier out there.
Keep up the good work, soldiers.
Oh, please tell me I can go home now. You read my journal? That's private. Why would you do a thing like that? What would I know about... All right, I lied to you. I can't keep it up anymore. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose, but you don't? Like you'd do anything to find out why you're meant to be here? I'd love to. I'm not good at anything, no matter what I put my mind to. An animancer told me that I might have half a soul. I finally had an answer. The question was, who got the other half? I thought if I could meet this person and see what they were like, I might gain some purpose or something. And then I came here and found a Zorip. But what do I do about it? How do I not think about what I can never have? I'm so... I've got to find some meaning in all this. I can't go back and I can't go forward. I'm just stuck here. Lost. Again. Are you serious? I don't call raiding my house diplomatic. I suppose I won't have time to regret it if I'm dead. I'll go. I'll be brave. I'll find it. I really hope you're right. Oh,
That'll
I
be
forgot.
interesting to come
You
back
still deserve
around
to be
to.
paid for your time, if nothing else. I didn't think... Well, it's nice to get help from an Adiran. I'll say that much.
Well, that's nice. That's a lot of XP. Alright, now I can go into Paradise. Oh wait, she gave me something. Where's a band? Vindictive band. Critical hit steal poison damage. Fuck yeah. Well, that was definitely a worthwhile little excursion to go after.
That's far enough, Outlander.
Oh,
Well,
really?
well. If it isn't the new arrival. So eager to make a name for himself. We have a problem, all right? And I've got the solution tucked in my sheath.
Unless you're hearing that from a handsome stranger in the bathhouse, it's usually an invitation to trouble.
He
And
thought
not
the
as
same
fun as the
thing I
kind
was
you get
thinking.
into in the steam.
Me and Pod, we aren't so fond of Outlanders. Especially ones looking as strange as you. For all we know, you're one of those sick bastards. A plague carrier. A blight on our fair city.
Boss? What if he's right?
Shut up, Pod. Let me do the talking.
You're doing great. So
Yeah,
far.
Pod.
Really menacing.
No one brings the plague into my town, Outlander. No one. At least you can die knowing it wasn't personal. Street whelps. Did you hear that, Pod? Let's teach this Adiran pig a lesson.
Oh, please do.
You fought in battles? Real battles? And survived? Oh, gods. I've made a terrible mistake.
Nicely done.
I can't do this anymore. Thieving and killing, it's just not in my blood.
You ungrateful nitwit! Once I'm done with the Outlander, I'm coming after you.
Good. I was getting tired of listening to them anyway.
Oh, no, you don't!
Threw a rock at me.
For you!
I mean, I don't care about the other one. He ran off. We'll pay a handsome bounty for the information on the Adirian ambassador. Their daily schedule, their preferred wine, nothing beneath our interest, and everything has a price.
Win with a good team.
What a fish.
Nice banner, ain't it? I found it on the beach, covered in bird shit. Must have washed ashore from parts unknown. Good evening.
Okie dokie.
Welcome to Paradise, Envoy. The ambassador's expecting you.
Run, run, run. Let's see what they want.
Envoy.
It seemed like a trap. I don't know why. Coming in here and no one being here, it felt like a trap. And then just gut me. I've entered the Matrix. I know Kung Fu. Get fucked, nerd. No, you get fucked, nerd. I have the gods on my side.
You should not be here.
I agree.
You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here?
Get wrecked, nerd.
God damn it. Not knowing.
A space within emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait. A cage, a prison. We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive. Worse, you died. Someone cut short your span. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins.
That's a fast-acting poison.
Corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart, silenced the song in your mind. Yes, we would see them hurt too, writhing like a dying adder. We can give you this chance. We could send you back. Just this once. You think of us, with your own escape so near. We are moved and decided. We will use our waning strength to free you. Then you must find us. Free us from our prison.
Yeah, I
You
get to
are
go back and
ours.
find my
We
killer.
tend to the sprout on the bough. Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
Oh, that means waking up's gonna suck. Okay, bye.
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands. You'd think so, but I can't find a scratch on you. I still don't know what that means.
Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill. Hey, I'm sure you would have slung me over your back too, if our situations were reversed.
There's something I still don't understand.
Maybe.
Envoy, you died. You say that like it's a good thing, but the mortal soul is not adept at coping with trauma.
What does this
How do
mean for
we
him?
know?
Should he expect anything else strange? Other than coming back from the dead, I mean.
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but possible.
Ah, look at us, rambling on like you're still the bloodied corpse.
This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul. One who sees into the spirit realm, speaks to the dead, and knows the past through their eyes. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job. Your confidence is appreciated, Envoy. Runid's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the Watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you. I hope you aren't thinking of confronting your killer. Not that it's any of my business. Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the
I suppose following the chain of command will soothe his worries. Either way, I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up. Your troops are going to be on edge until your killer's found, and some of us still have to live here. Don't mention it. Besides, I don't want this to blow up any more than you do. The sooner we solve your murder, the better for everyone. And we should talk back at camp. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
Maybe.
Hey, I had a dream about you.
You?
In my dream, you were surrounded by light, but it was shining from inside. You weren't alone either. There were others. Some of them loved you, others were afraid of you, but they all followed you. Also, there was a tree that... It wasn't a tree? Oh, it made sense at the time. I can't remember anymore. It's a pity dreams aren't made to last. Liviana didn't think you'd make it, but she never gave up on you. I'll pull through. Liviana's taking good care of me.
What's this? Ooh. Guess I can't talk to you right now. And she said make a left up the stairs.
Godlike. Interested in saving a couple of... So, you're that godlike, the Adiran envoy. You're the one who saves the ambassador from the strangle root, right? I'm just trying to help some friends of mine. They're Adirans, but they've had a string of bad luck. Is there any chance you could lend them a hand? Galarde. Loughled and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of Adirans. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but they started a new life in Paradis. Back then, you'd struggle to find an Adiran in the city. Now they're everywhere. Well, let's stick to the matter at hand. Anyway, with all these Adirans coming in, Loughled and Gladwine started spotting old faces. And if they were spotting old faces, it was only a matter of time before those faces started spotting them back. They're lying low in the shantytown for now, but they mean to leave for Thirdborn.
Adirans in the shantytown. I doubt they're getting a warm welcome. Most of the people there are Paradisans run out by Adir.
They're afraid to go out in public, and Gladwine, poor soul, he's gone blind from bad drink. Ah, but you can. There are herbs in the wilds around Paradis that can restore Gladwine's sight. It's a little too dangerous for us ordinary folks, but for the Adiran envoy, for the hero who braved the strangle root, I'm sure it will be no problem.
Ending with flattery is a nice touch.
Agrasima. Oh, there is one more thing they need. Land deeds. They've already paid for them. There's a Rawatayan in the Pearl District, Mako, who was handling the paperwork. No. We had a falling out a while back. It's best if someone else goes. Thank you, Envoy. God bless you.
So close. But what's the Oh, you are a special one, you are. I thought all the godlikes were taken back, wherever they came from. Don't mean a thing by it. I'm glad to see not all the gods have abandoned us. I know we had one or two disappear lately. Gods took them back, I heard. Just another sign, I guess? You should know, this place is heading quickly into a swamp of madness. Even the plants and the animals feel it. I would say, welcome to the living lands, but things have gotten even stranger lately. Sapiento di Falva, alchemist and dreamer, at your service. My latest experiment was meant to solve the scourge that has come over the local flora and the fauna, but it wasn't meant to be. I expected my main reagent to be delivered today, but I suppose the gods had other ideas. Quite likely. Tell me, was it drooling? I'd love to... never mind. Neither here nor there.
That's
no
weird.
one knows how best to describe it, but we can all see it. Something is distorting the life around here. And I hoped to stop it. Possibly, yes. But now I can't begin my tests without my main reagent. I have everything I need, but the most important part, the luminous Adra, to cleanse the souls of the wildlife. The gentlemen who are supposed to acquire my Adra have not delivered it, and they seem to be avoiding me, as if they fear my wrath. Oh, it's very hard to find. It
I've
comes
come across
only
a
from
lot
the
of it.
Deadfire Archipelago, and when refined, can have
specific
wondrous effects.
Okay.
Enhanced strength and stamina, slower aging too. I've even heard it has a pleasant minty flavor when mixed correctly. My friends must have lied, or they got the Adra and they lost it. I can't imagine why else they would be acting so strange about it. Best of luck with that. I saw them briefly not too long ago, looking shifty and desperate. They were running around the paradise, talking to other scholars in the area. Ganef, and Remio, I believe. And an older lady. Don't recall her name. I don't wish them ill, but I really need Adra. Any luminous Adra will do, he said, as if the stuff were falling from the sky.
Between tensions in the city and threats outside, the militia's in over their heads. Things are bound to be tense after Claviger Aemon's death.
You there! Are you just going to stand there and look at that body all day?
He's dead. It's not like I can do anything for him, now can I?
You can see that the poor bastard is properly processed. What is this?
You, what are you doing? This is a crime scene. That's evidence.
That's the Imperial envoy. Stay out of his way.
Right. My mistake.
Yeah, no, I'm just taking this stuff.
Envoy?
I've seen worse. We'll get to the bottom of this.
I wouldn't go up there, stranger. That's Sparrowhawk territory.
Are you threatening me?
Hail. I take it you're new to these parts? If so, you're going to want to heed my advice. Up these stairs is the Pearl District. Ever since the Sparrowhawks took over, it's become a right deadly place. A group of smugglers, vicious killers, the lot of them, as far as I'm concerned. Oh, watch out for their leader. He's a big, mean bastard, that one.
Big? No offense, but I've eaten chickens bigger than you.
Says you, fish man. Can you believe the cheek on that one? Thala the Taskmaster, they call him. An ogre, if you can believe it. Only seen him once, myself, and I hope it stays that way. Don't say I didn't warn.
Yeah. I get it, but you're just not giving me a whole lot.
Adirans ain't welcome around the Pearl District. Mind yourself.
Or what?
God, got a real ugly mug. Get your face out of my face. Nothing to say to you. Nothing to say to you. Nothing to say to you.
That's what I thought. I feel like it would be easy to take care of this. You just station a bunch of extra guards.
Smile and be yourself. You break it, you buy it. Wonder who he crossed. Doesn't take much out here. Those are the papers the Adiran refugees are waiting for.
Guess that's why that guy hasn't finished it, because he's dead. Feel like that's a pretty good excuse. We'll see
Let's
what
leave them
these
alone.
cats...
They look worried for someone.
Bought some lockpicks. Guess I'll have some weaponry that I'll sell, and I'll have some lockpicks.
How'd you get through me? Watch your back. Or don't.
I mean, I don't particularly watch it, but...
Stay out of trouble.
Everybody's got something to fucking say.
Surprised they let us walk out of here.
Why? Actually. Okay, first things first. Store.
Listen, this is something I never thought I'd have to ask, but can we talk about you coming back from the dead? I'll say, by the time I got you to Liviana's, I don't think you had a pulse. You certainly weren't breathing. You must have spent 20 minutes as a corpse on one of her cots before you just came back. What did you see while you were gone? What do you remember? Watchers say souls can linger between this world and the beyond for a time. I've seen Runid talk to them a few times, almost in a trance. What happened next? The beyond. That's the realm of the gods, of souls.
So, yeah, it was cool.
Well, that sounds kind of nice. What did you see there? Wait, someone? Who was it, or what was it? Well, that's good. Imagine how much worse this would be if you had two cryptic entities clamoring for your attention. So, someone is reaching out to you from the beyond. They saved you from death, and now they want you to free them from wherever they are. Do you trust them?
Trust a mysterious force that can speak into my mind and redirect my soul? No, not at all. Like, they don't seem malicious, but yeah, it does have to make you wonder why they were imprisoned. But
that's wise. Well, even in the land of the strange, you have had the strangest experience I've ever heard of, and you haven't even left Dawnshore. That's quite a feat. Me neither. So, this whole time you were in the beyond, and then you were just sent back. Do you think there's a way to bring people back from the dead? Yeah, probably not. Still, thanks for humoring me. You must be tired. I know I am. Hopefully that Watcher Runid will
so I
have
wonder
some
who he
answers
lost
for
he
us.
wants to bring back.
For now, let's get some rest. My favorite subject. What gave it away? My finely pointed teeth, or the striking blue of my scales? Fair enough. My people are known to roam. Rauatai's hardly a hospitable environment. Many of us end up settling elsewhere, or making a living on the go. That's where you get the popular image of the Amawa bodyguard or mercenary. A thump on the back and a crack on the skull from a brother who says you should visit more. It's complicated. I guess home usually is. Lashed by storms, battered by waves. We call it the rough country. And old trenchers say it's made us who we are. We do a lot of digging for irrigation, drainage, warfare, the occasional village tournament. Anyone from Rauatai has spent enough time in some kind of hole in the ground to be on a first-name basis with the worms. So, trenchers. Those of us who leave are scramble roots, hardy weeds that can survive just about anywhere. You'd fit right in with the Ranganui's inner circle. It's true that the same things that make Rauatai a difficult place to live have shaped our people and our kingdom. Our coral masons have built living harbors and fortifications along the coast to protect our ships and shelter our cities. For all our shortage of fertile soil, Rauatai's land is abundant in saltpeter, copper, iron, most of the other materials you need to outfit your military with weapons and cannons. We value struggling and striving together. It helped us survive and build one of the most powerful navies in Aora. It's been hard-won across a variety of conquests, cooperatives, and trading colonies. Some of the traditionalists worry that prosperity is making us as complacent and soft-handed as our rivals. Same as traditionalists everywhere. Me, I prefer the simplicity of the living lands. Kill the thing that's trying to kill you, and hope it has some edible meat on it. You know where to find me.
Don't have any to put down. I don't have anything to enchant, and I'm out of things to level up with. Okie dokie.
The wood echoes, strangled suffering. We knew this creature.
I mean, I like the guy. He's cool.
Still waters. You nearly dream. The bear, the rot in the heart. Did its beauty sing to you? Wilt, then grow again. What gleams cannot be a monster. We wish you had not killed it. Cull the sickness, clear the rot. Kill one to save the other. Still. Violets and the stars. We wish for both. Earth into rebirth. Growth into life again. Beauty without end. Must all we love turn to ash? Can we not save it? Mercy like a knife. It hunts all of us. God, mortal, beauty. Sleep now. We ponder.
Interesting. XP for finding places. Oh, that's a skeleton. We're gonna do grilled chicken salads tonight. A little bit of both. Like you can go back and forth, do your side quests or not. It's got fast travels and things like that. It's just like you can't get into everything, it seems like.
No signs of a struggle. Looks like misadventure to me.
I don't know. Break like that? It's hard to get yourself.
I assume you intend to pursue this line of inquiry.
Paradise. If someone killed him, they'll get what's coming.
Well, I can't say I've met one like you before, but I'm sure you hear that all the time. Oh, heavens no. I would never treat with such folk. But I know who would. Look for Remio up in the Pearl District, and who knows where Adelgund wandered off to now.
The hunters set that up as a way to earn some extra coin.
There ain't many tempestuous Luan. Going to take on the ogre then? Oh, locked. You're a brave soul, Spiders are bad enough as is. A pleasure, envoy. If it suits your fancy, check the board for work. Dangerous.
Okay, yeah.
Be safe out there. You hear?
I don't need to hear everybody's backstory. At least not right now.
You saved my life. He would have killed me, all for a few coins.
Think nothing of it. Any law-abiding citizen would have done the same.
Paradise is getting more dangerous by the hour.
Yes. Need more of those.
Just stand there. Come in. The Baloroc's always open. Balrog's always open.
This may not be the prettiest part of town, but it's got the grinning Balrog.
How the hell did I get out there? He didn't care. If he cared, he wouldn't say anything. I need food. I'm an adventurer. I'm going to save the world.
The downside of Adir's new arrivals. Paradise doesn't have room for everyone.
Little shits! Flying rats! What else are you gonna take? Stay back! They might circle around. I don't want you to get hurt.
You just smashed your face into the window several times.
They've got my crew's swollen nets. The one treasure I have in this world, but no. I can't even keep that. I've climbed rigging for years. It's not like I can't fetch them myself, but... what if the birds knock me off?
Well, yeah, she's a little murderer.
They're medallions, small, nothing valuable. Sailors in my, alliance. Make them to identify themselves. Former pirate. You can see how, You're that... I start looking in high places around the shanty now. I don't know why they line their nests with them, but I bet that's where they are.
Yeah.
Even here, you can't beat the view.
Maybe it doesn't. Pistol. I got 2 more of those, which means I can upgrade some stuff. Okay.
Hello? Please, we don't want any trouble.
Who is that, Loughlin? I hear unfamiliar footsteps, love.
Visitors, dearest. No one we know. Sorry for that. My husband's recently lost his sight. He's easily confused. Can I help you with something?
I guess I need to see what time we're doing dinner.
Oh, Ramay! Yes, of course we know her.
Oh, Ramay! Ah, good soul on that woman. We went through some hard times together.
That we did, dearest. Did Ramay tell you we have enemies back in Adia?
It's true. Only a matter of time before their friends spot us in the city.
We don't want any trouble. Just to live our lives in peace. So, it's time to move on. Only it's not so easy as just walking out the door.
Aye, there's the truth of it.
First off, we need herbs.
Ondra's kiss, the apothecary said. I should be able to get these eyes back in shape.
Only the apothecary didn't have any. Said it grows by the Eastern Gorge, overlooking the massive skeleton of some beast. Dangerous place. Oh, well, that makes it easy. Ah, thank you kindly. If it's not too much to ask, we also need to get our land deeds for Thirdborn. We bought them through an Almauer broker in the city, but we haven't been able to get them.
Oh, it's a miracle, love.
That it is. Thank you again. We can't thank you enough. There is one thing more, though.
Oh, yes. That.
The smugglers who are taking us out of here, they're beached north of the sea stacks, away from where the Adirans are looking. No, it's not that. The problem is that these smugglers found out we're Adiran.
No, don't like us much.
And they've doubled their price. We had barely enough for the journey before. Yes, I'm afraid we can't pay what they're asking.
And if they knew what we were wanted for, they'd probably charge us triple.
Bloodwine!
Oh, I mean... Oh, shit.
Yes, we're not proud of our past. Thank you.
A lot of people come here running from something. Most want to leave it behind.
What you want, dog? You go potty? Back up. Chill out. You can wait a moment. Foot and mouth moments. Yeah, they've been pretty good so far. Shadow beyond, channel beyond, becoming invisible and draining essence. Piercing thrust. Increase damage with bows and guns by 25%. When picking herbs, occasionally receive an extra upgrade material. Perception up to task.
Nothing to see here, friend.
It's all right if you know who he is.
Look alive, ladies and gents. We have a visitor. Ooh, and who are you? One of Heelguard's lapdogs? Are we done here?
Take it easy on him, Soldis. He's all right. For an Adiran.
Fine, if you say so. Well, what do you want? No deal. Pay the difference, or forget it.
Soldis, the envoy saved my life at Northreach.
And glad I am that you're here. But a deal is a deal. We don't give handouts.
It's 2 clients. Believe me, you don't want to get on his bad side.
Oh, Andra's tits! Are we a charity now? Fine. Tell your miserable countrymen the deal is settled. Free of charge. We'll take them to Thirdborn when they're ready. Sure, whatever. And that's Captain Soldis. Thank you.
Isn't that what I said? No, I just said Soldis. Over here. I know, buddy. You just have to wait another moment.
Oh, you're back. Praise Rodica. Ah, you've come back. Any news? Oh, wonderful. How did you do it? Did you hear that, dearest?
I did, love. Praise Wodica.
Thank you so much for all of your help, Envoy. I don't think we'll be needing these anymore. Please, take them. Now, if you'll excuse us, we need to get ready for the journey.
And if you ever find your way to Thirdborn, please, come find us. It would be lovely to see you again.
It's rare to see a real second chance. Rare, but refreshing.
Journal. Quality tier indicates effectiveness in combat. Use a higher quality display icon next to their health bar and will be highly resistant to attacks from weapons and abilities. Okay.
Someone there? I knew it. Hard enough. Take your best shot.
What is hit? Oh, you. I thought you were buddy guy.
That's more like it.
Oh God.
Coming from your right.
What? Oh, you're not annoying. And I'm dead.
Back in the fight.
Into the beyond. Ah. Does it just start me back from the last checkpoint? How does this work? Yes. Alrighty, folks. I'm going to have to take a short little break. I'll go cook and eat dinner and whatnot, and then I'll be back. So, yeah. So, I'm not sure if it'll be this or Space Marines. We will see. But yeah. I'm really digging this game so far, so most likely this. But until then, I appreciate everybody coming in, hanging out with me as always, and I'll catch you cats in the next one.